play of Cinna takes a very small character from Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare and magnifies his experience in that play.
What attracted me to the play of Cinna was the character. He's a small character in Julius Caesar who's killed for being in the wrong place and being mistaken for somebody else. And that idea of being misunderstood and misrepresented was really quite interesting.
I think it's really important that young people should connect with Shakespeare. I also understand that a lot of young people don't have opportunities to go to the theatre, and sometimes Shakespeare can be quite alienating or quite distant. So this show is about making Shakespeare accessible, particularly the stories of Shakespeare accessible, and there I think is a call to young people.
What the production allows children to do is just be a bit more freer and be braver with their words. The character Cinna is often afraid to write the words he wants to write.
And so there's a great excitement around the material that gets written by each audience who sees this show, who sees it live and who also watches it on the streaming. And to weave into those pieces of writing ideas around where writing exists in society, how important writing is, how important protest is. Cinna is a man who doesn't get involved, who doesn't engage with his writing with the world, and in a way he suffers the consequences of that. And so to get a young audience to think about how their writing might engage with the world became a very important focus for the work.
Why not write these words, a list, a line, a thought? Anything is poetry as long as you can express yourself. Do you know what? I wrote poetry before I started doing Cinna. And the massive thing I've learnt is sharing my poetry. Before I used to write it kind of for myself, but doing this production I've spoken about my poetry, I've shared my poetry with friends and family, and realised it's a sharing thing. Sometimes you're scared to share, but sharing is a wonderful thing.